The rise of e-commerce, mobile devices, and social networking platforms has not only provided new channels of customer engagements to the retail industry, but also resulted in an explosion of data from multiple streams. This data includes the details of processes, as well as information about customers, products, orders, shipping, suppliers, partners, inventory, and more. To understand customer expectations, reduce time to market, and boost product sales, retail businesses need a solution that can help them leverage this data at its ever-accelerating volume, velocity, and variety. The biggest challenge for retail is to gather this data for centralized management and use it to leverage all touchpoints, augment sales, and deliver an improved customer experience. This is Daniel. He works as a retail category manager for an online retail store that sells different products ranging from household and personal care products to electronics, kitchen appliances, apparel, and footwear. He manages the electronics category, which includes several products varying from household appliances to mobile phone accessories. He maintains the record of daily orders in Excel sheets, which includes order details as well as customer information filled in at the time of placing the order. His tasks as a retail category manager specifically include ensuring the availability of products, managing orders, timely deliveries, and coordinating with product suppliers. He knows that the most important job is to manage the inventory seamlessly to keep the process going. He has been thinking about automating the entire inventory management for improved efficiency. He wants to compare the ordered quantity of items against the stock left in the inventory. While searching for a solution, he comes across Astera Centerprise and finds that it offers an extensive variety of built-in features that could help him streamline the process. Let's see how he can use Astera Centerprise to orchestrate the process for automation. First, let's create a data flow to initiate the process. Daniel has its inventory data stored in the retail store's main database. We'll extract this data using the database table source object from the toolbox in Astera Centerprise. To compare the information for orders received against the inventory, we have retrieved the orders data using the Excel workbook source object. Next, we'll use the aggregate transformation from the built-in transformations in Centerprise. We'll map the item description and quantity fields from the retail orders spreadsheet to the aggregate object and set the aggregate function as a sum to return the total quantity for each item for which the order has been placed. Now, we'll use the join transformation to join the fields from the inventory table and the aggregate transformation object. After configuring the properties, we'll preview the output to see the number of units in stock for a product in the inventory and the quantity ordered for each product. To calculate the number of units left and the status of each item in the inventory, we'll apply some functions and logics using the expression transformation. In the expression object, we'll create two new fields to compare the items left and another field to get the status of the products in the inventory. To calculate the number of items left for each product, we'll use an expression to subtract the quantity ordered from the units in stock. As for the stock status field, we'll use a Boolean condition to generate status values as available or out of stock. If we now preview the output, we can see the values returned for each record with the items left in stock and the stock status. The last step in this data flow is to update the inventory database by using a database table destination. We'll map the required fields, item, inventory ID, and item name from the join transformation object, and the item's left and stock status fields from the expression transformation object, and run the data flow. If we now preview the output for the database table destination, we have a table with updated information for all the products in the inventory. Since now we know which items are out of stock, we can send mails to the respective sellers asking them to restock the items. Now, to orchestrate the process for automation, we'll create a workflow. We'll use the run data flow task to call the data flow we created in the previous steps in this workflow. Next, we'll get a database table source object and select the destination table that we created in the data flow. We will also provide a where clause in the properties to filter out records that are out of stock. And finally, we will set the database source object to run in a loop. Next, we'll use the expression transformation in our workflow. In the expression transformation properties, we will create a new field and write an interpolated string expression for this field. The language parser will replace the values in the string during the runtime and create a customized message that could be sent to the suppliers in an email. Let's see how we can use string interpolation and verbatim to construct the message body. Now, if we preview the output, we can see that the interpolated string has parsed values and returned a custom message for each record. Next, we'll use a sendMail task from the toolbox. In the sendMail task properties, we'll set up the server and specify the sender's address and the subject for the emails. The final step is to save and run the workflow. In the job progress window, you can see the progress in the loading job trace. A sample email that a supplier would receive looks like this. Daniel now has the entire process orchestrated in Centerprise. He can also take advantage of Centerprise built-in scheduler to set up the process for automation. Centerprise automatically runs the whole process on a set frequency once the jobs are scheduled. An end-to-end feature-rich data integration solution like Astera Centerprise can help retailers manage their ETL, data consolidation, and data reconciliation processes more efficiently. Interested in using Astera Centerprise firsthand? Download a free trial today and see how you can leverage it to streamline your data integration processes.